Benny. Nobody cares!
You ever wonder, what if they made a Frogger 3D platformer? Oh god, no. This looks awful. I'm just gonna be honest. I just intended to play Frogger on PS1 and be done with it. But my parents dragged me to St. Martin's Fair again, which, yes, is the same fair I got scammed at a year ago. And at one of the stands that sold video games, I saw this. And immediately, I knew I was going to have to make another video. I mean, just look at the cover. Look at this! It looks like it's a Shrek game. Just look at these horrible models. They look like they belong in a Shrek movie. They're hideous. Okay, I don't even need to look at the manual because the case has already given me enough material to work with. So let's just look at the back. Frogger's back in full 3D. Enter the magical world of Frogger and explore lush 3D environments and encounter mystical and terrifying creatures. Solve tricky puzzles and help your favorite frog in his greatest quest ever. That says a lot about the other Frogger games. Frogger returns with an all-new look and lots of cool moves, magic, and skills. Encounter over 70 curious critters, evil insects, goblins, vampires, and other villainous varmints. Amazing worlds to explore. Muck through every murky marshes, race through raging rivers, and discover dangerous dragons' lairs. Combines exciting freeform exploration and platform action. It's a whole new way to play Frogger. I can't think of a joke to segue into the review, so I'm just gonna put it in and play it. Oh yeah, and remember how I got this at St. Martin's Festival? Well, of course, that means the disc was pretty scratched, and it took me 2 minutes to get the console to read it. So that's probably a good sign. Oh, and the title screen looks even more like a Shrek movie. Now, what should I name my save file? Yeah, that's perfect.
Hiya, Frog.
Okay, I guess. This can't be the only jambalaya being served, Lumpy. I want to zap new bugs, swim new streams, be frog loose and froggy free, and quit getting needled by that mosquito gang.
But that world out there is not just skeeters and gators. No, there's plenty bad green bear. Those stars make your skin crawl, I guarantee it.
So the mean old dragon was running alongside the lake after the princess to roast her up for supper, when all of a sudden, he slipped on this rock that was all frog slimy and stuff. His head hit a rock, and he was killed, just like that.
Did the princess stop running?
Yep, she turned around and saw a dragon, dead and all. And there on the rock, next to its head sat a frog, but she was so happy to see the dead dragon, she picked up the frog and kissed it. Poof! The frog turned into a prince.
Come out, wherever you are. A little slime bucket.
What's the matter? You chicken?
No, Hemo. He just tastes like one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on to your hose ends, boys. What have we here?
Get him!
Oh, yeah. Come to daddy.
So cool. That was a close one, Shaw. Next time they make us dinner.
Ah.
Boy, in there?
I just have to find me a princess somewhere. Huh? That's it! I'll wish upon a falling star. I wish I may, I wish I must find a princess before I bust. Hip puppy
frog joggy pollywoggy folk. Someone has called me. I heard a crow. Come on, I don't have all... What do you want from me? Well,
Can you find a princess whose kiss will turn me into a prince?
Frog gets 3 gifts to help his quest. 1, you can see magic. This allows you to see the magical things and people in my world. 2, voila! A magic bag. And I don't mean me. It may look small, but it can hold just about anything magical. And last but not least, the most important gift, that of protection. Now you cannot die while in pursuit of Princess Hot Lips.
Wow! Fairy Frog Mother, I don't know what to say. Well, I'm off, good buddy. When I'm a prince, right by my castle, there'll be a first-class elegant Everglade with your name on it. I promise.
Bonsoir. Be careful out there.
Now, just in case you weren't paying attention, because your jaw was dropped the whole time, Frogger and his dad, uncle, I don't know, are fishing, and he warns them of these mosquitoes that really give me unsettling vibes. And then Frogger overhears these kids talking about a princess that kissed a frog and the frog became a prince. So then Frogger tells his dad/uncle that he wants to find a princess. So then Frogger comes up with a genius plan to find a princess. He will wish upon a star. And then Fairy Frog Mother shows up and does something. I don't even know. And now we're off to find a princess. So, first off, this game controls... I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not good. It kind of feels to me like it was designed for a different type of game, not a 3D platformer. And the jumping is also weird. It all just feels wrong. The way it's done, it makes it difficult to make simple jumps. Or I just suck. That could be it too. And all this offness just makes moving around just difficult. I feel like a good Frogger platformer with control like the frog gameplay in Super Mario Odyssey. I'm serious though. I asked myself what if they made a Frogger 3D platformer before I even knew this game existed. Oh yeah, and Frogger can kinda glide. Why can he do that? Frogs can't do that. And all these kinda off-feeling controls are made way worse because of one thing. The camera is terrible. You have no control over it, which makes the already difficult platforming way harder. Just look at this. But thank God Frogger can swim now. But instead of drowning, fish come and try to eat you. And some of them are really freaking scary. But the fish aren't the only enemies. There's the mosquitoes from before. But how do you defend yourself from the mosquitoes? Combat! And it's worse than it sounds. Instead of a tongue attack or something like that, you spit whatever that is, which is useless and impossible to hit anything with 90% of the time. But when an enemy gets close to you, you engage in hand-to-hand combat. And it's awful. There's no skill. It's just hammer square until they die. And why so far has almost every character in this game looked like they hang out with Pedo Bear, Michael Jackson, and R. Kelly. Okay, let's talk to the Fairy Frog Mother.
next, let me tell you about the objects you'll find during your quest. The 3 main items to look for are coins, gems, and magic stones. Try picking some up. You just picked up a coin. Different coins have different values. Be sure to search each area and find as many as you can. You can use them to buy information about and images of Frogger and his world from the Frog Store. Oh. If you use a memory card, and keep the objects you buy to look at later.
What is this game? So after I figure out where to go, we swim through a river and run from some more nightmare fuel. Also, I found this cave where I broke the camera. And we made it to the end of the level. In between levels, you can go to the store that Fairy Frog Mother was talking about, but the only thing you can buy are basically the character bios from Arkham Asylum. Except there, they were free and of characters that actually want to know background info on, and they contained useful information. But look at this. Frogger is the cool character that you now control. He's on a quest to find the princess of his dreams and become her prince. No other game that I've ever played had developers that were this confident in their garbage game. Okay, level 2. This level starts with Fairy Frog Mother telling us to go find a bear, I guess.
Come to daddy.
What the heck?
Get excited.
Okay, the weird voice acting doesn't help with how scary everyone in the game already is. I mean, who thought it was a good idea to give the already creepy mosquito that voice? Oh, look at town. Can I go there? Just give me a sec. Oh hey, it's that kid from the opening cutscene. What does he have to say?
Hi, little buddy.
Hello to you too. What's your name?
I'm Frogger, and I'm looking for a princess.
Whoa, that's gonna be hard with all the goblins around.
No problemo. Goblins, huh? Are they big?
Some are, some aren't, but they're all kind of mean. A lot of people got scared and skedaddled out of here because of them.
Yeah, man, goblins are the worst. Especially when they're green. Okay, I finally found the bear. And he's just as scary as everyone else in the game.
Mr. Bruiser?
And are we sure that's not really just Pedo Bear after he fled the country to escape the chow? Anyway, he won't let me ride his rail car thing to the end of the level unless I bring him some honey. I couldn't make that sound less weird. Okay, let's go find the bees, I guess. After some more wandering, I found the beehives, and the bees also sound weird.
I hope you can help me.
And then they gave me some honey, and then I got lost. You know what would make this game easier? A map. But wait a minute, I found the bear, but how do I give him the honey? Did I not get enough? I guess I'll go back to the bees. By the way, I think you can ask them for honey an infinite amount of times, because I asked both of the hives for honey twice, and they keep saying the same thing. Good programming. Okay, now when I go back to the bear, he lets me ride the rail car straight to the end of the level. Okay, level 3 is a dock, and we have to talk to the owner of this boat, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Snap. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy is the owner.
Nah, go fish. Yeah, go fish.
Hello.
What do you want, Swamp Thing? Can't you see we're busy?
Hi, I'm here to meet the River Princess.
Maybe you should run along, Froggy, before something nasty happens to you.
But I'm looking for the River Princess.
Oh, so you want to mess up my card game?
But I only want to...
Oh my god, Frogger is so annoying. So the owner gets mad that we interrupted his card game, and so we kill them all. Okay, where do I go? Screw this, man. I give up. I don't even know where to go, and I don't even really want to play this game anymore. Because it's awful. It's gotta be on my top 3 worst games I've ever played. The story is awful. The voice acting is awful. The music is awful. The character models are awful. The controls are awful. The gameplay is awful. And its mere existence is awful. I don't even feel like writing an outro, so bye.